It's been a great day so far.
Drink, 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 donate.
Hey guys, there is a lot going on for our Ken Domik reaction channel because our Ken is making terrible content and he's making lots of it. And if you get the app which allows you to get the thumbs down returned, you can tell for yourself that his own audience hates what he's doing. And I wanted to update you with more than just the community tab post. Bucky's part 3 is 95% done, and Ken said dude like around 10 times, and I did a lot of work on that, and I don't want to upload it without a preview to go with it, so there's still some more work to go. It's 95% done, the third part of the Bucky's trilogy. And Ken has also done the air fryer. What was it? Oh yeah, the pickle beer, and what he just did. They have to buy a toilet or something, and so here, he published the toilet thing on June 16th, yesterday. Here he's about to say, "Oh, I forgot, I hadn't dranken anything, so now you can talk, Carol." And he throws it over to Carol, which is obviously staged, and he belches while she's talking.
Just remembered I hadn't drinking anything, so Carol can talk while I'm drinking.
Okay. It's been a great day so far.
So we have had our experiences with Ken, and mine has been that he is rude and mean and a real jerk. And the footage that he publishes proves it, as far as I'm concerned. And, Carol, she eats a little bit funny, she waves at the camera, sort of silly. I can't blame her for anything, she just doesn't belong in this food channel, tour channel, whatever it is. It's just not working. I can get it that she wanted to tour, and he says, well, now it's going to be like van life, and it's just not working. Ken's own audiences are rejecting this material huge, and how can they not? What I mean to say is we laugh at Carol a little bit. It's just, it's not her fault, right? I mean, she's not the one that does, the fundraisers where sorry, I don't mean her. Ken's the one that pisses us all off. He's the guy that does the fundraiser for the Food Bank of Barrie, and the Food Bank of Barrie has their own place on their website where you can donate money to them. And Ken, while he's using super chats for crowdfunding, which is against the YouTube terms of service, also tells people send the cash to his PayPal. And Ken is not an official third-party broker acting for the Barrie Food Bank. And what really pissed me off is he said he was going to do one for the sick kids. And if there's one thing that I do with this channel, I've prevented this dildo from doing a bogus fundraiser for sick kids and telling people to do the same thing, which is to ignore the interface at Sick Kids Hospital, which allows you to send them money directly, and instead send the money to Ken Domik, as if he is acting on an official basis for these charities. Hey Ken, I know you're watching this. If I do one thing, I shut you down from doing that bullshit of you collecting the money with no transparency or third party supervising what you're doing, and then you make a donation and you keep the receipt for your own income tax purposes. Fuck off. So Ken's the one that does that sort of thing, not Carol. So we don't have we can laugh at Carol. She doesn't really belong in this material. We can't be hating on her because that's not her that does that sort of thing. And for him to set up this shot, and she's trying, like she's done something with her hair, she's sitting all ladylike. This was obviously staged. He says, to do this, he goes, well, it's a really great, and then he's like, blah, 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 blah. And then he just carries on like she's a part of the furniture there or something. And he's going to go on to tell a disgusting story, but Carol had to go to the bathroom. Well, you don't do that to your wife and the mother of your 2 kids. And when I say kids, his 2 kids are adults. They're in their 20s. I'm not talking about children here. And, like, for a guy who's desperate for content and shoots footage of everything, his adult kids are never in his material. And it's probably because of stuff like this. This would really get kids angry at Ken for doing something like this. He should just take this shit down as soon as I do this reaction. He won't. He just leaves it up. What can you say about a guy who records footage of his own, one of his 2 sons, breaking a collarbone and screaming in pain, and he gets like, what, 12,000 views out of it from being posted for years? Ken won't take it down because he might make 10 cents on it this week. So he tells his story, but Carol needs to go to the bathroom. I don't believe this story. It's just an embarrassing story to tell about your wife while you're sitting right there. And it's just gross. And so I'm going to run it one time with the 2 of them sitting there like this. And then I'm going to run it a second time. And I'm going to crop it just so you get Carol while he's telling this disgusting story. And I want to reiterate that this is just to sort of touch base with you guys. That, I'm trying to keep up with all the footage. And I didn't want to do another community tab post. So this is sort of like a mini reaction. And I hope to do a big Mr. Pig live. And we get done with 3 episodes at once. And I'm just trying to keep up with all this material. So here's a mini reaction. You're going to get him talking about this disgusting story about a toilet. Which is very undignified and not ladylike to sit there and tell this right next to your wife. The mother of your 2 kids. Young adults now. And anyway, then I'll crop it, and well, I'm just riffing on this. This is all done in one take. We'll just see where it goes.
It's early, sun shining, and it's warm. It's going to get warmer. It's going to be 22 degrees.
Is that what it's going to go up to?
Yeah.
So right now it's 16 degrees Celsius. It's Thursday the 26th. And yeah, let's go and get that jacket, and then I have to grab a coffee, and then we're going to buy a porta potty for in here, because when we were in Moose Jaw, we were parked at a Walmart, and it just closed, and Carol realized she had to go to the washroom, so we had to drive to a Tim Hortons, and it was just super inconvenient. We've always wanted to have a washroom in here, just for those situations. It's just so nice to be able to stop, pull over, and then just use your own washroom. And
a small plastic clamshell bucket to shit and piss into is what it is. And it is not a washroom.
And then just keep carrying on, or at nighttime.
At nighttime.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, when we stayed that first night up by Wawa or somewhere in
right.
and around Lake Superior, there was outhouses.
Yeah.
But there was also rustling in the bushes. And so
Does anybody else get supreme cringe vibes off of his evil laughter and his totally fake smile? Yes, most of us do. Okay, it's just the footage speaks for itself. It's so bad that all you gotta pretty much do is just run it. So I'm gonna run it again, and this time we crop to Carol.
Anything, so Carol can talk while I'm drinking.
okay. It's been a great day so far. It's early, sun shining, and it's warm. It's going to get warmer. It's going to be 22 degrees.
Is that what it's going to go up to?
Yeah.
So right now it's 16 degrees Celsius. It's Thursday the 26th. And yeah, let's go and get that jacket, and then I have to grab a coffee, and then we're going to buy a porta potty for in here, because when we were in Moose Jaw, we were parked at a Walmart, and it just closed, and Carol realized she had to go to the washroom, so we had to drive to a Tim Hortons, and it was just super inconvenient. We've always wanted to have a washroom in here, just for those situations. It's just so nice to be able to stop, pull over, and then just use your own washroom, and then just keep carrying on, or at nighttime.
At nighttime.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, when we stayed that first night up by Wawa or somewhere in
right.
and around Lake Superior, there was outhouses.
Yeah.
But there was also rustling in the bushes, and so I was a little bit scared, but oh
Right.
well.
That's true. Like, if you
So-
can find a place that has washrooms that are open 24 hours a day, then that's great.
That's great.
But
Yeah.
I don't think anything in Moose Jaw was 24 hours, but anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, having it in the van will be great for that.
Is that it? That's it.
British peanut.
Double. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. Tangy.